Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome into the live stream here today. Hope you guys are excited for a great stream. You got some crazy weather conditions here today, but nonetheless, we're here for a great stream, so I hope you guys are excited. But I have a intense cold front coming through right now. It was 75 degrees not any more than 2 hours ago. 75 degrees 2 hours ago. It is now 55. The temperatures have dropped about 20 degrees in the last hour. Tyler, what's going on? An AI ad of a man in a zebra head. That's interesting. Mom and brother on Vista. Very cool. That should be our first ship out today. So actually, we'll go ahead and start zooming in, unless we want to look at the adventure here. No, Caleb's not here. Yes, I would really love to see a horn battle between the two Disney ships today. That would be awesome to see. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. It's very, very cold though. So you'd be so the rain held out. It was supposed to storm today, but it didn't storm. But that cold front still came through, and it's just really intense. Again, the temperatures have dropped 20 degrees in the last 2 hours. The winds have been well over 20 knots, probably close up to 30 miles an hour wind. It's been pretty insane here. I don't know for sure, but it sounded like something happened on Prima. I don't know if she had a seascape moment or not, but it sounded like something happened over on Prima. Yeah, I know. It's crazy just seeing adventure in the daylight right now. Svetlana, what's going on? Hello. Yeah, I turned on my radio when I started setting up everything like that, and I hear the Prima captain talking to the tugboats. I was like, that doesn't sound too good. Can't wait to see Star and Adventure Close. Yes, that's going to be really cool to see. And I apologize for my sniffling. It's freezing out right now. The ship in front of me is the Disney Adventure. This is the big brand new one, the one that they've converted. They're sending over to Asia. It's just making a couple little stops here in Port Canaveral while it's on its way over to Asia and over into Singapore. But yeah, this is what was originally the Global Dream. Global Dream turned into Disney Adventure. Crash your Mac playing Minecraft. That's crazy. It is so I think she may have, based off of what I heard on the radio, it sounded like it, so I don't know for sure. But the wind is coming basically to her broadside there, so if any of them were going to break loose, it would be Prima, because she's basically, full length, whereas the others are at least, going long ways against the wind. Live and barely alive. Coop, what's going on? Yeah, after that Bills game, I'm sure you're barely alive, man. so late at 9. Is it 9 p.m.? I saw it was a placeholder time earlier, but 9 p.m. I cannot stay out that long for sure, especially if it's this cold. Chances of falling in water between the ship and gangway are never zero. You are absolutely right. "9 p.m. says, okay. The craziest part is if that were to happen, she's also fueling. Currently on Grandiosa. Wait, oh, awesome. I hope you have a great cruise. I was just on Grandiosa a little over a week ago, about a week and a half ago, and I absolutely loved that ship. So I hope you have a fantastic cruise. Tomorrow at 6. So tomorrow at 6:30, I'll definitely be able to stay for that. I'm going to be out here again tomorrow since I don't have to work tomorrow, which would be nice. Vista should be leaving. She's leaving at 3:30, so she should be ready to go here in the next couple of minutes. She's going to be our first one out. So far, so great. Awesome. I love to hear that. The specialty dining on that ship is fantastic. If you have the specialty dining package, or you have a chance and are willing to go to one of the specialty dining options, they are amazing on that ship. I had butcher's cut and kaito while on board, and they were amazing. Ooh-wee. It is freezing out. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. If you're new, for those who are just joining in and you're new to the channel, we do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral, so definitely consider subscribing. And if you're enjoying the stream, of course, leave a like as well. It tells YouTube to recommend this to more of you. Sports with Charles, what's going on? Hello. Specialty dining on Carnival. Cheaper than the pizza and chicken tender. Disney cruises. That's funny. Yeah, Disney can be expensive. I'd like to go on Disney sometime soon, but geez, they're just so expensive. And shout out to our members here in the chat. Thank you all so much for the support. Our members do get early access to ship spotting and cruise vlogs videos. Part 2 of the MSC Grandiosa will be available probably later on tonight for our members, and then the first episode will be available for everybody starting tomorrow afternoon, so stay tuned for those. That was a fantastic cruise, but I'm excited for those videos to start kind of rolling out. I got a lot to edit. It has been busy over the last several days and last week since coming back from Grandiosa. I have not had a chance to do anything.
We'll drop the line here about 5 minutes from the West Basin. You're going to be on the red side?
Roger, Cap. No, it's kind of windy today, but whatever slow bell you can give us, we'll have the wires down.
Yeah, Roger. Not as bad as it was, but yeah, if you could give us as much room as you can on that red side, that'd be appreciated.
Will do, Cap.
Okay, I'll do the best I can with my speed.
All right, that is the Carnival Vista from what it sounds like. Should be dropping lines in about 5 minutes here. Cold and rainy in South Carolina? Dang. Yeah, it's... Luckily, we evaded the rain today. I guess that's the most important part. But, boy, is it cold here. I saw parts of North Florida got snow today, which is insane. Thankfully not down here in Central Florida, but North Florida is pretty crazy to get some snow. Whew. Yeah, I want to see some horn battles. I want to see some horn battles with Adventure here, especially the 2 Disney ships with Fantasy coming by. It like has to, right? Brick Executive, what's up? What's up? Glad to have you, Caribbean. What's going on? We don't know the horns. I don't know all of. I think they're the same as Destiny's, but I haven't heard any of them, unfortunately. I'm hoping we get some today, though. Totally not talking for this last few. Yeah. Andre, what's going on? What's up? Good to see you. Yes.
Hey there, this is my first time here. Have you been here before?
Yes, I do live streams on YouTube for the ships coming in and out on pretty much every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this the best angle for the launch? Is this the best place to...
Oh,
watch
for the rocket launch? Yeah, it's going to be right here. It's almost like a front row seat.
Oh, it's that
Yeah,
right there.
it's kind of almost like where that gray structure is. It's over in that general area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. So
Yeah.
so looking in this way. not
Yeah.
looking that way.
You've got pretty much the best view right now for the rocket launch for sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, for everybody in chat here, we do have a rocket. Well, supposedly, with the winds and the weather the way it is right now, I'd be very surprised if it does go up. But there is a rocket launch around 5 p.m. today, which would be really cool to see. Board Utopia of the Seas tomorrow. Oh, awesome! I hope you have a great cruise. I should be back. I will be back here again tomorrow for the Sail Away live streams. So I will definitely catch you on a live stream tomorrow. Oh, it's so cold. But I've been on Utopia twice. This is a fantastic ship. You'll love it. Artemis 2, that must be it. I'm not sure exactly which rocket it is. I'm not a rocket person, but they are cool. I just don't know. I don't know them. But I heard something about Artemis recently. Jay Cruz, what's up, man? It was good to see you again yesterday. Just leaving Sun Princess right now. Still debating on stopping. Honestly, you should. I mean, if you can make it up here, I would. I don't know. I think it's going to be super late. I think I saw something about 9 p.m. earlier about Adventure's departure time, so you'll probably still at least get to see it. It looks amazing sitting right there at 3, though. I got some pictures of it earlier over by the boat ramp. It was really cool. Use a cruise, right? Dude, same. SpaceX 1 today, Artemis 1 next. Okay, I think that sounds... I think somebody told me something about a SpaceX one. It might be the Starlink launch is what it is.
Good afternoon. This is Carnival departure time 1 hour from now, 4:30.
Okay, good copy. 1 hour from now, 16:30 departure confirmed. Pilot will be aboard 15 minutes before departure, boarding you from shoreside.
Nice, nice. Disney downgrading sitting a
Roger, Star of the Seas, did you copy? Your pilot will be on board 15 minutes prior to departure, shoreside boarding.
Okay, copy. 15 minutes. After the shoreside boarding. Thank you.
See if we can pick this up and not mess anything up. Nice. There we go. All right, we're all set. Now we're good. The jet bridge isn't even, no, it's not. I don't think they're not doing any sort of boarding or anything like that today. Oh, maybe. Maybe we do get a daylight departure.
Good afternoon, Harbor Master Disney Adventure. Information we have completed with the diving operations. Alpha flag is down and we're all clear. Thank you. Standing by 1-2.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what they were diving for, but interesting. We'll be in the third. I know, it's going to be so bad. I'm not built for this, man. It's too cold. Those fishing excursions, no way, man. It's just too cold to be out on the water right now. It's too cold to be here. Yeah, cold and windy, man. It's brutal right now. When's everybody's next cruise? Everybody watching, let me know when your next cruise is. Let's see. Specs for Aura will be, so yeah, she'll be, I think it's like 1,100-ish feet long, but she'll be 172,000 tons. So just a couple, she's just a little bit bigger than Encore by about 3,000 tons, I believe, or 4,000 tons. We were 8 on Seashore. Nice. Very nice. Join the 30th. Nice. 49 days till Symphony. I love the Symphony. That's one of my favorite Oasis class. Very nice. Yeah, working on board is definitely fit for the young. I think at some point I'd eventually like to be, I mean, shoreside, obviously, but eventually, you know, I'd love to get in with a cruise line. Oh, you have shows booked and check-in? Oh, that's awesome. That's a really cool feeling. I think it's called Hero. Hero is the name of the aqua show. It is so good on that ship. How's the wind noise? Are you guys able to hear the wind, or is it blocking it out good enough? Negligible. Okay, that's good. As long as it's not like overwhelming. With a day like today, there's not much not much we can do. Just let the noise cancellation work its magic. Whew. Way better than the wet. Thank you. I appreciate it. The woman from yesterday. If that's who I think you're talking about, that's a guy. Actually, there was a bunch of people here, yeah, yesterday. There was like four different people here that were just like sitting and talking the whole time though. So it probably could have been a variety of different people, but yeah, there was a couple of people. Ooh. It's like it's raining on the webcam. Yeah, the weather's definitely not been great, that's for sure. Luckily, no rain, thankfully.
Fantasy. Copy.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we were supposed to get a lot of rain. I think it rained a pretty good bit in Orlando, but it looks like the storm, at least the storm portion of the front kind of broke off as it got closer to the coast, which is nice. Just leave that there. It's Vista. All right, where's the remote? There we go. A little crooked, but let's see if we can adjust just a smidge. That's better. A little bit better, I guess. Comes in handy for her. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, Vista is underway. She's just barely pushing off right now. Yeah, Seashore had a great view the other day of Adventure. A lot of cruise bloggers. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm from Atlanta. I guess I'm not too, from here too much, but yeah. I think I met him. I met him briefly on Star, actually. When I was on Star of the Seas, I briefly met him, like the last night of the cruise. But he's very nice. Have I done a Disney cruise? So I was on Magic and Wonder during their inaugural seasons. So it's been an extremely long time. But technically, yes. Yeah, Unk status. Absolutely.
Disney Fantasy Canaveral Pilots, Channel 12. Canaveral Pilots, Disney Fantasy. Hey, good afternoon. Are you guys doing good on time, or what's your ETD? Canaveral Pilots, if you stand by 30 seconds, we shifted our departure time to 1800, but just stand by 30 seconds. I will just confirm with the captain one more time.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, take your time. We'll be here. Thank you. That's just 30 seconds.
Alright, well, she's delayed 2 hours. That stinks. It is relaxing, despite the intense cold right now. It is quite it's always nice just watching these sailaways.
Pilot MSC Grandiosa.
Disney Fantasy's delayed to 6 o'clock.
What's the pilots? Good afternoon.
Yes, pilot, good afternoon. Just to confirm you our departure time at 1700.
Yeah, at least she's on time.
Roger, good copy. 1700. Pilot should be there about 15 minutes prior, shore side.
Copy, shore side 15 minutes prior. For again traffic, could you please give us a recap of who's leaving before and after us?
All right, we're about to get a recap.
The only vessel I know for sure is the Carnival Vista. Should be getting underway any moment now.
Oh, it's underway already.
And the star said 16:30.
She's already underway. Anyway, pilot will give you a call in case we will be a bit early before.
Yeah, just keep us posted, Cap. Thank you.
Disney Fantasy.
All right, so yes, Disney Fantasy was the one that just said she was delayed. She's delayed till 6 o'clock.
1800, 6 o'clock departure time.
Okay, 1800 on the Fantasy. Roger, roger. Thank you.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. It was Treasure that was super late a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it was Disney technically. Yeah, friends on Prima. Cool. I hope they have a great cruise. Yeah, usually Disney's never had problems, but lately they've had a lot of late departures. So I guess her and Prima are gonna both be at 6. Oh, please don't pull in front of the camera. Okay, thank you. Which ship? So this is the Carnival Vista leaving right now. Carnival Vista leaving right now. We've got the Star of the Seas at 4:30. We don't know about Disney Adventure. MSC Grandiosa is going to be at 5. Then 6 o'clock for Fantasy and 6 o'clock for Prima. But as of right now, we don't. I think it's still a TBD, but I think we had heard something about 9 o'clock earlier. So she's going to be super, super late today for a Disney Adventure. But she's coming back in tomorrow, so I don't know why she's even leaving in the first place. Unless they're just testing. Six ship. Oh, is it really a 6 ship tomorrow? That's awesome. I didn't realize it was going to be 6. You're right, actually, because it's what is Explorer. What's at Terminal 6 tomorrow? So it's going to be Glory, Utopia, Explorer, Adventure will be here, Wish, and then what's at Terminal 6? I have the schedule right in front of me. I don't know why I'm not looking at that, but yeah, Seashore's usually a Sunday departure. Is Seashore here tomorrow? Oh. Wait, what? That's super. So Explorer, Wish, Utopia, Sky Princess is at 6. And then Terminal 3 is Glory, Vision of the Seas. Oh, Adventure's going out to sea tomorrow. Or I guess she's going out to sea tonight. She's going to go back to Terminal 8, but Wish is going to be at Terminal 8 tomorrow. And then Adventure's going to come back in at 6:30. Interesting. Okay. I thought she was going to be docked here all day tomorrow. That's crazy. Just so busy. I'm glad I at least get like a chance to see this thing, but she is moving around so much just because of the lack of dock space. You need to part. Yeah, that'd be awesome. What on earth was that? I think the pterodactyl is back. That 3 Disney ship meetup with Adventure. Oh, that was super cool. Especially because it was Destiny and Adventure plus Fantasy. Like the 2 new ones. The pterodactyl's back. I was like, I hope Oscar is here to hear that. Oh my gosh. I would love it if Horizon came here. That scared the crap out of me. It's a bunch of kids chasing birds around, and they literally were like 2 feet from me. I think that pterodactyl turned into a dog. Yeah, I'm good friends with the captain of Carnival Horizon, though. I would love it if that ship got brought up here. It'd be very nice to have it. That would be cool to kind of film from Victory Casino. They're like, why aren't you gambling? Oh, I'm just here to see the ships. I'm a nerd, sorry. What's up? It's cold.
Very. I literally had to cover my face with this thing. I did not expect to be doing this in the middle of Florida.
Nope.
That wind was atrocious earlier.
Yeah. I'm like 90% sure Prima broke off the dock.
She did?
Yeah.
I heard someone mention that earlier.
The
Because of how strong the
when
wind
I
was.
turn, because she's broadside basically for the wind direction, and when I turned my radio on, the captain was talking to the tug saying, "Hey, we're all tied up, thanks." I'm like, well, that doesn't sound too good.
Yeah. Huh.
Zoom out on the Adventure? Okay, I can do that.
The Adventure's beautiful.
Yeah, the Adventure's amazing. That is a really, really neat ship. I guess we could probably just zoom out on it. Anyways, we have nothing to look at really until the Vista comes around the corner anyways.
Oh, I better probably get back to my camera.
Yeah. It's busy today.
Yeah. Again, everyone's here for the launch and adventure.
Yeah.
Because, like, the launch sounds like it should happen, though it's very cloudy, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the wind has definitely died down.
Yeah. It's supposed to die off completely by 5 o'clock when the launch goes, so.
So, yeah, I mean,
That'd be
cloudy or
cool to
not,
catch
it
on
should
stream.
happen.
Yeah. That'd be great for stream.
Yeah. Be great for my camera, because I haven't caught anything like that on the camera yet. Well, I'm going to head back. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Captain Nick, he's a great guy. Yeah, I'm good friends with him. Him and I chat quite a bit through Instagram, but he actually invited me on Horizon last year, back in July, and he took us around the ship, gave us like a big meal at the Italian restaurant. Like it was amazing. He's a really cool guy. I'm hoping they bring Horizon up here at some point. I know it's going to be a few years because she's going to go to Galveston soon. But I'm hoping they either bring the Horizon here or give him maybe like Festival or something like that. That way he's up here. You had a dream with him? That's cool. He was just on Jubilee a couple weeks ago. Not sure as to why, but they were pretty much mid-cruise on Horizon, and they flew him out to Texas to pick up Jubilee for about 2 weeks, and then now he's back on Horizon again. Yeah. It was cool. One of my channel members here was on Horizon recently, and I said, "Oh, if you see the captain, come say hi." And I get a message from him on Instagram saying, "Guess who I met?" And he like sent me a picture of one of our members here, and was like, took a selfie with him and sent it to me. He's like, "Guess who I met?" It's cool stuff. Hoping to do Horizon in Galveston. That would be nice. Oh, my nose is freezing. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, the age of social media is like, there's positives and negatives to it, but like, some of the opportunities that come you know, from social media and things like that is just really neat sometimes. Like, if we didn't have the social media and, this type of thing, like, I wouldn't be able to, just hang out with you guys and watch the ships leave every weekend. Like, I'm out here every weekend anyways. Might as well stream it, that way everybody else can see it instead of just watching like a generic like PTZ camera. Oh, there she is. There's Vista. I apologize for the sniffling. It's just so cold. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would always watch the PTZ camera, and like, it was always fun watching the ships leave. And then, I had a couple people, ask if I would live stream a sail away, and I figured out how to do it, and here we are. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot better. Adventure is massive, man. That is one big ship.
Norwegian Prima, Coast Guard Channel 16.
One of the Coast Guard ones. Too far from Galveston, otherwise would try it. Yeah. We've got a friend of mine of the channel. He's from the Orlando area. He's very close with the Canaveral pilots out here, but he's going to school to be a harbor pilot. He's starting to do live streams of the Galveston departures too. Go check out the Cruise Junkie. I think he's live right now over in Galveston, if I'm not mistaken, or he is around 4 o'clock. I guess it is 4 o'clock. But yeah, he's over at school over there, so he's like right next to the Port of Galveston, so he's starting to do all that now.
Think it's actually going to go up?
I'm not too sure.
It's still it feels kind of iffy with the winds.
Yeah, the winds are probably what's gonna mess it all up. I'm mostly just here for the ships. I do like the live streams of the sailaways,
Oh,
but
okay.
the rocket launch is gonna be a huge bonus for today, though, if it goes up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
They're
there's
saying the winds are supposed to die down after 5.
yeah.
So I know they delayed the launch to 6:30.
Oh, it's 6:30. Okay, gotcha. Very nice.
I wonder because I thought it was over here, and I've been watching. You've been watching. The
Oh,
boats.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be kind of right in that general area where I guess that's like a Navy base right there, but it's usually just right behind those trees.
Okay. Yeah, there's the VAB. Kind of over to the right there.
Coop. Oscar, didn't you get a COVID test like yesterday? Let's see how we doing in chat. Let me catch up with you guys here real quick now the ship's gone by. I hope we get some good horns today.
Norwegian Prima, Canaveral pilots, go ahead.
Yeah, great weather for the water slide.
Good afternoon, just to inform you that our estimated time for departure is 1800.
Okay, 6 o'clock.
Okay, roger. Still tracking for 1800 departure. Pilot on board 15 minutes prior to sailing and boarding you shoreside. Roger that. We'll be standing by channel 12. See you soon.
Disney Adventure is amazing. I absolutely agree. This is the Carnival Vista departing right now. Staying for Star and new one of Disney. I don't know when Adventure is supposed to leave, unfortunately. Star of the Seas should be our next one out, but Disney Adventure, I believe, is probably going to be closer to like 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. It's going to be really late. Yes, live will still be going when Prima leaves. She'll be leaving around 6 o'clock. I will still be live by then. Yeah, I think she's going to be 9 o'clock or so. That's going to be just a little too late, and it's just way too cold for that as well. That works. All right. Alrighty. I do need a runner to get me some food. That'd be nice. You're on Prima next week? Awesome. Awesome. I hope you have a great time. I have a tour on my channel of Norwegian Prima. She's an amazing ship. I was just on here. I got to tour the ship a couple weeks ago. Just the Vista so far that's left. Yeah, Caleb's my food runner. My food runner's not here today. Oscar likes to roast Caleb, and it's the most hilarious thing ever. When is Fantasy leaving? She is delayed till 6 p.m. So her and Prima will both be our final ships at 6 p.m. tonight for Disney Fantasy. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to turn you guys around. We'll look at the Adventure here for now until Star of the Seas gets ready to go. No. I watched the video and oh, thank you. That's awesome. Yes, I am working on more Grandiosa videos. The Embarkation Day Part 1 will be out tomorrow at noon. It's available early for members. Part 2 will be out on Friday. I'm going to do a Monday-Friday upload schedule for the Grandiosa videos. So, yeah, Part 2 will be Friday. It should be up for members either tonight or tomorrow. So members will get the early access for it. And then, yeah, just throughout the week, I'm probably going to get, I would expect at least 2 to 3 videos from each day on board, especially Nassau. We had some really good departure footage from there. Do you know when Star leaves? You guys leave at 4:30 today. You guys are the next ones out. Yeah, exactly. I'm like slightly tempted to just kind of like rush those out just to get, quick early footage of it, but at the same time I want to make sure I take my time and also space them out. That way I have stuff to upload into the future. So I have to make these, I'm not going to stretch them out that far, but I don't have any cruises until Luna in April. I haven't met him, no, but he's here all the time. I usually see him. I've never met him, though. Oh my gosh, can you park any closer to my car? April and Mariner, nice. Explore the Seas in February, very nice. Is that a Saturday? Is that a Saturday sail away? Thursday. Ah, darn it. I wish I could get out here for a Thursday for that. World Series Game 5 and 20. Oh my gosh, that was when Atlanta was in it. Parked far corner lot, 7 a.m. Get a good parking. Lifted the parks directly beside us. That's funny. That's cool. It's funny. I always joke. So I grew up in Atlanta. So I was born in '96. Braves won the World Series in '95. But then, Braves never really that great. Over probably like the next 10 years following that, or at least like in the early 2000s. And then as soon as I moved to Florida, literally the next week, the Braves won the World Series. A week after I moved out of Atlanta. Thursday to Monday? Okay. How long does it take to program the music horns? That I don't know. That might be Treasure Your Destiny that's right above you there in chat. He might be more knowledgeable on that. If he's able to give any input. Sunday sail away in June on Seashore. Okay. I'll definitely make sure I'm here for that. Yeah, if anybody's sailing out of here on the weekend, I can almost promise I'll be here for them. Alrighty, it's about 10-ish minutes, hopefully, until Star of the Seas. I cannot wait to see Star next to Adventure.
Star of the Seas, dropping lines, getting away from Port Canaveral. Standing by Channel for concern. Port Star of the Seas. Clear take, Canaveral Pilot, Star of the Seas, dropping lines, getting away from Port Canaveral's cruise terminal. The base and bound for sea, standing by Channel. This channel.
Ollie.
Hey, good afternoon. Next outbound is Star of the Seas here on the base.
All right, Star of the Seas. Oh, she's way bigger than Adventure, yes. But it will be cool to see two behemoths like that next to each other. But I think Star's got about 40,000 tons or so over Disney Adventure. Just kind of proves how big Star really is. Yes, Fantasy's delayed to 6 o'clock. Can't see Star. No, Star will be... once Star pushes off the dock, we'll be able to see her.
Yeah, just inform me that we are ready to sail. Whenever you can come, let us know.
Nice, Grandiosa's
Okay,
early.
Good copy on that. Your pilot's here at our office, getting on his way now.
Okay, that's good copy. Pilot, please, on his way now.
Families on board. Okay, very awesome. I hope they have a great cruise. The Star of the Seas is incredible. That's she's one of my favorite ships of all time, if not my favorite of all time. She's awesome. Yes, it is absolutely huge.
Port Canaveral pilots, Disney Fantasy.
Oh, here's Fantasy. Maybe we get an update.
Disney Fantasy, go ahead for Carnival Pilots.
Good afternoon, sir, Disney Fantasy. Just wanted to confirm our new departure time, 1730. We just confirmed it with the agent.
Okay, that's well understood. 1730, I think we can accommodate that just fine. Pilot still boarding shoreside.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And boarding shore side. How long time approximately before departure?
We'll give you an update when it gets a little bit closer. I would estimate about 10 to 15 minutes before your departure time.
Okay, thank you. 10 to 15 minutes before departure time. Short side. Thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely. 5:30 is much better than 6:30. Absolutely. It's good that they push it up. That's rare that they do that. Usually when they say, you know, we're going to delay to X time, sometimes that doesn't, sometimes that's like best case scenario if they get out on that time. Do Star and Icon have regular balcony rooms? Yes, they do. So, you know how they have like that kind of rectangle on the side of glass on the side of the Icon class ships? Those are the infinite balconies, and then everything around it are the regular ones. So they have a mix of both. But yeah, that's good that Fantasy's moved up a little bit. It must have not needed to, I don't know, do whatever they needed to do. It probably didn't take nearly as long as they thought. Glislow, what's going on? No, you just missed one. You just missed the Vista. Nothing too much. Star of the Seas is pretty much underway or should be pushing off here in any minute, so you came in great timing. That's also, so yeah, we got Star. Grandiosa just said she's early. Fantasy was delayed, now better than the delayed time, and then Prima should still be around 6 o'clock. If only we could just turn on the heat. I don't know who turned off the heat down here in Florida, but you gotta turn it back on. Canada. Yeah. Oh, those heated seats are gonna be cooking tonight on the way home. That's for sure. Yeah, Disney Adventure does look amazing. I agree. She looks awesome. That's Star. That was Star of the Seas. Cold and rainy. Yeah. Yeah. I guess at least it's not raining here. Oh, that doesn't look good over at Prima. That's coming from Prima. Oops. Where's Dimitri? Where's Dimitri to start taking pictures of that? Those rooms on the bow probably, oh, they've got to be at least 30K. Honestly, Singapore seemed really cool. I wouldn't mind, like, if I was going to go all the way out to Singapore, I'd sail on adventure. If I was going to do a bucket list cruise, I think I'd do that.
Just put some smoke in the air,
Just a little bit.
polluting the air. Hopefully that means she'll come out on time.
Yeah, she's still set for 6.
Alright.
Fantasy was 4 o'clock, got delayed to 6, but now she's less delayed to 5:30. So
Good enough.
better than nothing.
The star's just pulling out now.
Yep. Prima's gonna at least she's not gonna look like a shark fin, like the Carnival Freedom climate activist. I've never seen Prima do that, to be honest. Yeah, she was. I mean, they run off of diesel. Diesel emits black smoke. It's just soot. I wouldn't be overly too concerned about it, but it is funny just to see because, you know, like Oscar said, climate activists are always going to find something to say. Aren't you are they really? I know they originally were doing Prima class non-LNG so they could send them everywhere, but I guess methanol makes sense. That's more widely available, isn't it? Methanol? Capable, okay. Multi-fuel engine. Oh, doesn't Celebrity XL have that? I'm pretty sure Celebrity XL has the multi-fuel. Isn't it like a tri-fuel or something like that? Something along those lines.
Can you buy radio? Okay, go ahead. I'm right here by the Disney. You want me to get this one or swap out with you, or how do you want to do it?
No strong preference. I was just fixing to pull out of the slip here.
Pretty sure they're very similar system, but that. Oh, okay, interesting. It is pretty cool, like, you know, regardless of stance of, you know, emissions and all that stuff, you know, I think it is cool that they're, like, a lot of cruise lines are experimenting with different types of fuel. You know, just as long as it's readily available and easy for them to use, like, it's cool that they're trying different things. Some are cleaner, some are not. Some work better, and some are just overall just easier to use, so it's definitely like a cool era in the cruise industry because we've never really seen, you know, it's always just been marine diesel that these things run off of. So now we're seeing, you know, natural gas, methanol, you know, all sorts of different times.
Norwegian Prima, good afternoon.
Adventures run. What? There's no way. Prima seemed a little urgent in that call. All right, where's Star?
Let me slide in first.
Yeah, go ahead, Cap.
Interesting. Very interesting. No, unfortunately, you cannot fly drones here. It's very heavily restricted. The Canaveral even has like sensors, and they can detect drones in the area, or like they can kind of like detect them taking off and stuff like that. They're extremely strict here. The only people that really fly from here is a friend of mine, Jerry Pike Photo, but he has to go like down the beach off of Port Canaveral property and fly. You know, he can't like be within the port. Like he has to basically catch them out at sea when he does fly here. So it's really, really tough and very inconvenient for sure. Oh, there's Star. But yeah, they do not like drones here. If we could fly drones here, I would absolutely have one. Yeah, huge no-go area for sure. Right, and yeah, on the other side here, I guess it's the Space Force Station base. Star of the Seas, EA. This is going to be awesome. Oh, absolutely. This is going to be really cool. There's going to be lots of pictures taken. Yeah, that's why you don't see too much drone content from here. It's really just Jerry that I see drone content here from. But even he says it's just very inconvenient to do it. But like Miami is really easy. I mean, it's just open to anybody. Anybody can do it. Fort Lauderdale, there's an airport literally right there, as like almost lined up with the channel. So that's a big no-go area too, just because of the major airport. So unfortunately, that's just why you don't really see any drone content anywhere except for Miami. It's funny because it's all just perspective, obviously, because the star is so much further away. But this angle makes her look really small compared to Adventure. But she's got about a 40,000 ton advantage over Adventure. Watch for us waving starboard side on star. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you guys. Caleb, what's up? Yes. You have to follow every single rule. Basically, cross your T's, dot your I's, and then you might get lucky. But flying from the actual port property itself, they have like radar detection systems of some sort in place to where, like, I mean, I've seen somebody take off, like launch a drone from here at Jetty Park, and the police were here within minutes. Yeah, Oscar, your best friend's here. Yes, we will definitely get a really good size comparison here in just a moment. I guess we'll start kind of zooming out. Amazing view. Oh. Man, this is a crazy view. Okay, I know it's perspective, but like, she looks a lot smaller. What? That's an awesome view. That is amazing. Caleb, why aren't you here? Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat. Life Lifeboat 15. Okay, let's see. 7, 9, 11. Okay, I see 15. Straight above. Okay. I think I see you guys in the white. Let's zoom in on you guys. Let's see. There we go. But thank you again so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Awesome, that's cool. I'm glad I was able to catch you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome cruise. I love the Star of the Seas. That's my favorite ship ever. I hope you guys have an awesome time. What an incredible ship, though. All right, let me catch up on chat here. How's it going, everybody? Yeah. Oh, those water slides are insane. When I did them, when I sailed on Star, they were so much fun. Benjamin, how's it going? Doing pretty good this afternoon. How are you? Just wish it was a little bit warmer out here, but overall doing pretty good. Yep, Star of the Seas, heading out. Advice of going on Star. Brought a change of clothes and you carry on. That way you can go on the slides right away. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. So you can get on there, no lines. I haven't had the third icon class yet, and they're already developing a successor. That's good, though. As much as I love the icon class, we don't need too many of them. I think it's good to continue to reinvent yourselves with these ship classes. But yeah, I think even Royal Caribbean Blog reported on this earlier, but apparently the icon successor is in very early development. They're not only working on Discovery, but they're working on that as well, which is pretty insane. So that's my industry secret of the day. It sounds like we're pretty early on, but we have some sort of movement, at least, on a successor to the icon class. Grandiosa has not left yet. She actually should be pushing off here in just a few minutes, though. So once Star goes around the corner here, we're going to spin around to Grandiosa. We're still, I think we're getting, I know there's an option for 7. I think we're confirmed through 5, but there is options for 7, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get 7. MSC Grandiosa is the next. It should be Grandiosa, Disney Fantasy, and Norwegian Prima in that order. So we've got Grandiosa here, 4:45, 5 o'clock-ish. Actually, it looks like she might be just barely moving. Let's see here. But Grandiosa is now 5:30 for Disney Fantasy, and then 6 o'clock for Prima. Oh yeah, she is moving. Adventure, it seems like she's going to be around 9 o'clock-ish, which is just, I think, a little too late to be out here for that. But as of right now, it might be a placeholder time, but it seems like she's going to leave sometime very late tonight, if not 9 o'clock. Oh, I loved the Grandiosa. That is my favorite MSC ship by far. It was fantastic. The food was, the buffet food was mid at best, which is kind of on par with the rest of MSC, but everything else was fantastic. Even the specialty dining, that's my thing with MSC, and I think I've talked about this a lot in the past, but MSC's food, the free food on MSC is mid at best, but their specialty dining is some of the best out there. It is amazing. So if they could just improve their food when it comes to their free options, maybe even give more options that are free as well, and just kind of overall improve the food quality, I think MSC will start crushing it just because they have so much going for them already right now. Huh. Interesting. I did get my ship model. I did. I absolutely did. I'll have so part 2 of the Grandiosa vlogs will be available for members later on. You'll be able to catch it, but I do an unboxing of it in the second part. But that video should be up for you guys, for members, tonight. But then part 1 will be available for everybody tomorrow. Revelia Plus class ship is top contender for best ship class. I absolutely agree with that. Probably not staying for adventure. I don't think I can stay out here till 9 o'clock. That's just a little too late.
Up there, looks like.
Right, out of channel, red side,
Ooh.
wires down flag.
Hey.
Okay, we'll be no more than 11 knots going by you.
It does look like a placeholder time, but it does show 9 o'clock right now, which is not ideal, unfortunately. But we'll catch everything else but the Adventure. But we're gonna see Adventure tomorrow. So we got a 6-ship day tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming here yet again for tomorrow's 6-ship day. Luckily, I have the day off of work for the holiday, so we'll be right back here. Actually, I guess it's technically another 7-ship day because Adventure is gonna be coming back in as soon as the last ship goes out tomorrow, which is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, pretty bad windstorm earlier. Oh, I don't think she broke off the dock though, right? But I'm sure it definitely affected the boarding though. But yeah, that windstorm was bad. So that was insane because you know what? It was 75 degrees here pretty much all day. And then 2 o'clock ran around, and I mean, the winds went from like maybe 2-mile-an-hour winds to 30 in an absolute instant. And it's so hard to describe. I mean, it literally went from 2-mile-an-hour winds to 30-mile-an-hour winds within the span of 10 seconds. It was intense. Like, stuff was just flying everywhere. Like, it was white capping through the water in the channel here was white capping and everything. It was insane. But yeah, it was intense. And the temperature dropped from 75 to 55 in the span of an hour. When I sail an Adventure of the Seas, June 20, are you going to be there for live streaming? If it's a weekend, then absolutely. I will absolutely be there if you leave on the Saturday. Oh, okay. That's probably good. Seems like Prima didn't quite have that luck. And MSC World America in 2 weeks. Oh, so I've heard. So World America doesn't seem to be on. You know, when I say the food isn't that great for the free options with MSC, I have heard that's like the one ship I've heard the opposite, where everything is just great. So, and I'm actually going on World America later this year, but that's like the one ship where I hear the contrary, where the food on MSC World America is just fantastic all around it. It's not only the specialty dining, it's everything. So, I hope you have a great cruise though. I cannot wait to sail on her later this year. It is a Saturday. Okay, then yes, I will absolutely be here. Yeah, I will definitely be here. Prediction is the Icon 260K gross tonnage. Yeah, I think so too. That's a good estimate in size for sure. I think they're trying to make sure they can stay ahead of MSC there on ship size. Window shopping your next cruise. Nice. Very nice. I do have an affiliate link with the travel agency down that I've partnered up with down in the description of this video. They do get fantastic deals on cruises. So if you'd like to book through them, it does support the channel a bunch. I do earn a little bit of commission through the bookings if you use that link. But that goes for everybody. But if you're looking for a great deal on your next cruise, definitely check that out. They do have some pretty good prices. So I booked the Miami inaugural for Norwegian Aura. They shaved $400 off the top of the price for me, which is amazing. I don't know if they can do that for you guys, but it was amazing. It was, I mean, it was a fantastic deal. Oh, gonna be in yacht club? That's sweet. That's awesome. I would love to do a yacht club. If I ever had the opportunity, I definitely would. Where's Star? Star just left. She just left about 10 minutes ago. Next week on Grandiosa? Nice, nice. I love the Grandiosa. Again, that ship by far exceeded my expectations. Not that I had low expectations, it's just that it was just that good. I loved that ship. It was so good. It's very pretty ship too. I had done the 3-night sailing on it, and I really wish, looking back, I would have just booked the 7 instead, because I needed more time on that. Does MSC have a music horn? There's a couple of them that do. I think Splendida has like the 7 Nation Army horn. I'm pretty sure she's like the only one that has it though. Other than that, it's just regular ship horns. Grandiosa March 7th, first time doing MSC. Awesome. Yeah, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna love the Grandiosa. For those here who are going on Grandiosa, I just sailed on her. I do have a ship tour up of the ship if you haven't seen it already. I pretty much go top to bottom. I just don't get into the yacht club because I couldn't get in. They're pretty strict on access with that. But other than that, I pretty much detailed everything throughout that entire ship. All the way up to even top 19, I had a little bit of access to. So, but yes, full walkthrough tour. Probably, I think it's what, like 15, 16, 17 minutes. You start June 28, 2026, and Norwegian 27. Very cool. I'd like to get on Prima. I'm doing Luna and I'm doing Aura, but I'd like to get on either Prima or Viva, just so where I can do each version of them. If I could find a cheap short cruise on Prima or Viva. Viva has a 4-night when she's in Miami. She's in Miami for like a month next year. And she's got a 4-night, but it's so expensive. It's like $800 for an inside for 4 nights. And that's like the nothing included rate. It is quite pricey, but if it goes down, it's definitely one that I have my eye on. So if it goes down, I'll definitely try to go on it. Here comes Grandiosa. I can just see her barely off the side of the ship, on the side of Adventure here. But NCL typically has higher prices, but they do include a lot in their prices, which is good. Ooh, going to Puerto Rico in 27. Nice. My cruise on World America goes there. Very cool. Yeah, Viva's awesome. Nice. I have one of my good friends that or hear occasionally on the channel. He was on Viva into the Greek Isles last year. He said it was awesome. Also, everybody who's here watching, if you guys are new to the channel, we do these live streams every single weekend. We're even going to be here again tomorrow. There's 7 ships tomorrow, if you include the Disney Adventure coming back into port. So we've got a really packed day tomorrow. We do this every single weekend, though. We live stream these sailaways. So definitely subscribe if you're someone new. What's going on with Prima here?
Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Pilot. Just to inform you that we have a 1-hour delay. Estimate departure time is 1900.
Oh,
Roger. 1900.
that stinks. That really stinks. So Prima's delayed until 7 o'clock now. Another delay, yes, unfortunately. Staying at Cocoa Beach the night before, how long should we give ourselves to make it over to the port? Cocoa Beach it's only maybe 10 to 20 minutes from the actual port itself. Just always kind of factor in traffic. So I'd give yourself maybe 30 minutes just to make sure there's no traffic on that particular day. But overall, Cocoa Beach is basically right here. But yes, unfortunately, 7 o'clock departure now for Prima. I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to stay for that because it's just too cold. But I promise I'll be here for all of them tomorrow. Yeah, of course, of course. Fantasy's now at 5:30. Where's my... Oh. I was looking for my phone, and my phone was in my hand. Love that. $20 Uber. Okay, yeah, Uber's always an option too, which is nice. Yeah, they delayed Fantasy delayed till 6, and then they moved it back up to 5:30. So we'll take it. It's better than 6. I guess we'll see how the Fantasy is and how quickly she gets out of here, and that'll determine if we stay for Prima or not. I hate to leave a ship here for you guys, but it's cold and I need to get home. Somebody's getting towed. That sucks. Somebody parked their car in a in one of the campground parking spots where somebody's camped out at. So they're getting towed. Just sailed by on Grandiosa. Awesome. Good. I hope you have a great cruise. I hope you have a great cruise. I loved the Grandiosa. You're going to have a great time.
Your next scheduled movement is until 1800, correct?
We've got one leaving at 17:30, one at 1900, and one at 2100.
Whew, okay. I always think they would. Now these are very sturdy. What other ships are coming out? We still have, so we've already had a couple go out. We've had the Carnival Vista, Star of the Seas, Grandiosa just left. Now our next one is Disney Fantasy at 5:30, 7 o'clock for Norwegian Prima, and at 21 is 9 o'clock for, what is it, the Disney Adventure here. So unfortunately we're going to be missing Disney Adventure and the Prima just due to it being just a little too late. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, the aft balconies have a really great view on that class of ship for the Grandiosa. Alrighty. Next up, Disney Fantasy. I'm really, really hoping we get a horn battle between her and Adventure. Fingers crossed. We're crossing everything we have. Let's take a seat here. Yes, Disney does have a new class coming out in the 2030s. We kind of teased that a little bit yesterday, but Project Meridian is set to be further revealed later on this year. We like to do that here on this channel. If with these streams, we always like to, I'm fortunate enough to have people that kind of give me industry secrets. So it's kind of like to have fun with it a little bit, and not give out too much that it would get me in trouble, but also kind of tease upcoming projects or upcoming announcements, things like that. So yeah, it's something I enjoy doing here while I'm here at the port, hanging out with you guys on stream. Yeah, hopefully we get a horn battle of some sort. That would be awesome to see. Yeah, I'm so cold, man. I'm so cold. I'm literally shaking right now. Will Magic and Wonder get retired after the new class delivered? I think that was their original plan, but I think they're no longer planning. I think they're planning to leave those in the fleet a little bit longer. They want to keep those longer than they had anticipated. I think at first when they had ordered this new class, that was the plan, and then now they want to keep them. You'll lose. Yeah. I'm pretty much there at this point. That's good. Should bring it. The crazy part is I have 2 jackets on. I should have brought a second pair of pants, but I have 2 jackets on. Yeah, and a hat. I need one. I just have a baseball hat on, or a baseball hat. I don't think that's gonna do me much good though. I've got my hood from a hoodie on at the moment. Yeah, that's true. Need to get myself like a beanie. It is going to be a big year. There's basically a brand new major ship coming from every cruise line, especially the big major, like 5 cruise lines.
The launch is in about an hour.
An hour?
Yeah. So
Prima's delayed till 7.
Carnival part of the Disney Fantasy, dropping lines, Port Canaveral West Base and bound to sea. Standing by on channel 12.
As much as I would love to stay and watch the rocket launch and watch Prima leave, no way. It's just too cold for this.
That's fair.
And then Adventures at 9.
Alright. I'm probably gonna stay.
You are. You're just staying right here, so yeah, I would too if I was staying right here. But yeah.
I thought I would let you know, so.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I wish I wish the Prima wasn't so late. If she stayed at 6, then I would probably stick around for it, but I don't know how much more I can hang out here. And But we'll be back tomorrow, so that's the best part, or I guess the important part. We'll be back tomorrow, bundled up even more. But another 7 ship day tomorrow. 6 going out, 1 going in. Actually, I guess 2 are going in, huh? Because Vision of the Seas is an arrival, but it's like 10 a.m. Whew. Well, they realize that within 5 years, several 200,000-ton ships in port at the same time would just be common. That's insane to think about, but you're absolutely right. Because once Project Ace rolls around from Carnival and we get Project New Era from NCL, you know, those are all going to be 200,000-ton ships. So if you think, like, you know, if you think about a Prima class, you know, if you replace Prima with one of the new ones or the next gen ships, you replace Mardi Gras with the next gen with Project Ace, you know, you'd have basically 3 here. And then, of course, we have World Atlantic, so that's 4. So, yeah. They have to start expanding the port. They have to. They have the Blue Point Marina, the lease expires this year. They're going to start building that new terminal here, I think, later on this year, which is going to be great. It's much needed. That sounded like Fantasy coming off the dock. Love to hear that. I hear a Disney announcement. You have to use Banana River. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something. You can get an Oasis class down at Terminal 6, so it'll work there. But they need to do some dredging by Terminal 5 in order to make it deeper, to get something bigger over there. I guess technically you can hold something the size of Adventure at Terminal 8, so I mean, it's not like we can't fit. It's not like they can't fit the 200,000-ton ships here technically. I think Terminal 5 really was the only one that's truly limited. But if they finish that dredging operation down that direction like they were going to, then it'd be fine. They'd at least be able to get, you know, Freedom of the Seas back there. Yeah, I heard an announcement from one of the Disney ships. I don't know if it had to have been here from Adventure, because it just sounded too close. You'd think the prices should come down. a lot of the, and it's crazy to think about, but a lot of the reason is that demand is just so unbelievably high right now within the industry. Like, despite all the prices being as high as they are, they're continuing to sell out. These cruise lines are posting record profits, which I, love to see it. I love to see that these cruise lines are doing good. Yes, Adventure is still here. Hold on, I'll just swing the camera here just for a moment. But that's Adventure right here. I'm just zoomed in a lot, but Fantasy's doing horns coming off the dock. Thanks, Oscar. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Someone behind me on streaming on TikTok? Interesting. Hi, Dimitri. I'm glad you guys are able to hear it. Yeah, that's coming from Fantasy all the way down there. I better hear all of these again when she gets closer. I want to see Adventure go back and forth with her. Yeah, I think so. I think the ports, especially Canaveral and Miami, won't have too much of a problem handling all of these. They're pretty much set up pretty well in order to do so. And Oasis usually pretty often docks. When she comes down from New York, they use Terminal 6 down where Vista was earlier today. Adventure didn't have any problem docking at Terminal 8. World Atlantic is going to have no issue docking at Terminal 10. Terminal 3 here where Adventure is, no problem with that. Same with Terminal 1. The only one that's going to be pretty limited with what it could fit is going to be Terminal 5 down where Prima is. But yes, Fantasy is moving. But Prima is just kind of limited, or not Prima specifically, but Terminal 5's limited just because with the road there, she can't really get too far back. But they are supposed to do some dredging back there at some point in order to, fit a little bit bigger of a ship back that way. Yeah, they'll have to get creative with like the days where, you do embarkation. Because like they already have to with Explorer of the Seas, not this season, but next season. Instead of doing the 4s and 5 night ships, typically we'll do like a Thursday to Monday, Monday to Saturday, Saturday to Thursday rotation. But with Explorer next year, because there's just so many ships, she's actually on a Wednesday to, I think it's like a Wednesday to Monday, and then a Monday to Friday, and a Friday to Wednesday. Like, it's so weird. But that's just what they have to do in order to get the ship to, fit into the schedule. I don't think they'll do something like that. I don't think they would fit something there. They have all the cargo piers are typically just really, really full. And Port Canaveral is a multi-purpose port, so they rely on the cargo out here. and same with the space stuff, because they were actually going to build a terminal over on the other side of Prima, down by that pier, just basically on the opposite side. But because of the space and cargo, the state blocked it. So unfortunately, we're not getting that pier or that new terminal, because it should already be online by now. If that was the case, you know, had they built it and had they been able to go through with it, that terminal was already set to be online. Speed, hello. World Atlantic will be there next year, so World Atlantic's not going to have any problem going to Terminal 10. She's actually the world class are actually shorter in length than the seaside or the seashore, which is crazy to think about because they're so much bigger, but they're actually shorter in length than seashore, so they'll have no problem. They're a little bit wider, but they won't have any problem docking there at 10. It's just gonna be crazy to see it though. Realistically, I think MSC would like to use that new terminal that they're about to build, which they could, but there are schematics that of the port in like showing that they can in fact hold a world class there at Terminal 10 if they wanted to. Yeah, I hope they do the horns as they come by. They should. I mean, it'd be lame if they didn't. Yes, they do. Parking is another issue here in Canaveral because with Canaveral's unique compared to Miami because not the majority, but like we have a lot of drive-in cruise passengers who drive in, say from, you know, variety of places, just because we're not necessarily located near a major airport. You know, like Miami has Miami International, Fort Lauderdale's got Fort Lauderdale International. Like we have MCO out here in Orlando, but that's a 45 to 50-minute drive. So like we don't have like the airport access like the other big cruise ports in South Florida have. So we rely on a lot more parking because a lot more people drive here and park their cars here compared to Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Oh. There it is. Let's look at adventure here a little bit while we're still here. Each terminal needs 2 parking garages, one everyone going to the current cruise, one for the next. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I still don't know why with Terminal 1 they built surface lots. I mean, those surface slots for Terminal 1 extend way out. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they should have just built a garage, like a big garage. Surface slots just take up so much space. I don't see anybody moving. Oh, I cannot wait to blast the heat in the car. They are cheap to build. Garage, yeah, exactly. It's a cost thing. It's probably easier. It's quicker as well. I think they needed to make the parking lots quick, easy, and cheap, and that's basically why they did the surface lots. But it definitely would have been more efficient if they would have just built a garage. But I guess it works. All right, again, apologies, but this is going to be the last ship of the day, at least for the stream. We've got the Prima's delayed. Prima's delayed by an hour, and Adventure's not going to leave until 9 o'clock. So we are going to unfortunately head out after this ship goes by. But I hope you guys did enjoy. And again, we're going to be back again tomorrow for 7 more ships. 7 more ships tomorrow. Disney Adventure is going to head out tonight. She's going to be sitting offshore. She's going to make an arrival tomorrow. Vision of the Seas is also arriving tomorrow. And then we're going to have Utopia of the Seas, Carnival Glory, Sky Princess, Disney Wish, and the Explorer of the Seas. So we're going to have a lot more ships here tomorrow. Any cruise lines sponsoring the new terminal? As of right now, no. I think Port Canaveral wants to keep it as a multi-use and just kind of under their own control. That way they can kind of, freely use it at their discretion. But I'm sure, I mean, the saying, everybody's got a price. So Adventure's spot tomorrow. Carnival Glory will be docked where Adventure is right now tomorrow. Disney Wish will be down at Terminal 8 at the normal Disney terminal, but whenever all the ships come out, Disney Adventure is going to come back in and she's going to dock at Terminal 8. That's what the $1 Million Man always said. Yeah, everybody's got a price. $20 is $20, man.
Sorry?
Yes.
Now in which direction I should look to see the start of?
Oh, the rocket launch?
Yes.
It'll be out that direction.
This direction is?
Yes.
But there is no rocket now?
Not right now. I think it's 6:30
Okay.
is when it goes
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah.
Out of channel, waters are down.
Yes. Glad you guys enjoy this. Yeah, Disney Adventure is an absolute monster. It is an absolute treat to have her here. I still can't get over the fact that it's here. Oh, God, it's so cold. All right, time to get up and get ready for the ship to come by. Adventure's last day here is the 27th. She'll be in and out several times until then, but her final day, her final departure is going to be on the 27th. Here comes fantasy. Doing 2 days in Curacao. That's random. That's cool, but random. Going to be home ported out of yet after. So Disney Adventures home port is going to be in Singapore. It's just that she's taking the long way around, basically. Whoops. She's taking the long way around, just kind of do a little press tour. That way we get to see her here close to quote-unquote home, or close to headquarters for Disney here in Orlando. And then she's going to make us... So, as mentioned, she's going to go from here down to Curacao, which is random, but then through the Panama Canal up into Los Angeles, do a press event over there, be over there for a little bit. And then she's going to go over to Tokyo, do a little media event over there. And then once she's finished up in Tokyo, she's going to make her way down to Singapore and begin sailing in March. Or I guess begin taking passengers in March. Come on. Sorry. I hate like the sniffing and audio. It bothers me, but it's so cold I can't help it. Oh, only one day. I thought she was there for a couple days. So we're getting her for a lot longer than LA is. That's cool. Give us some horns, everybody. Like the stream. Summon the horns by hitting that like button. But we are going to summon the horns. We're going to get some today. We're going to get them. All right, so we got a horn. That's something. It's better than nothing. Finally. It's better than nothing. The musical horns just aren't working yet, essentially, is what's going on. But that was pretty cool, though. adventure. Give us one. That was insane. There's so many of them. I wish Adventure would have done at least one, but that was pretty cool. That was really awesome. Okay, I gotta start my car, let it warm up. All right, let me catch up on chat here. How we doing, everybody? That was crazy. low 50s, probably 40s due to winter. Ugh, I know tomorrow's gonna be so cold. I'll be here, but it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna be dressed even warmer tomorrow. I'm gonna have like 5 jackets on. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Temperature right now is, let's see, the actual temperature right now in Cape Canaveral is 57. Feels like 48, but we've got, 10, 15, up to 20 mile an hour winds right now as well. Prima did not leave. Unfortunately, Prima is delayed till 7 o'clock. So unfortunately, Fantasy here is going to be our final ship of the night. It's just too cold, unfortunately. But we are going to be back here again tomorrow for 7 more ships. Yep. Patio night in Cleveland. I don't know what it is. Florida cold is just something different. It's a different animal. Hello everyone. Hello Connor, welcome in. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna call it a night here. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Again, we'll see you tomorrow for a 7-ship day with Utopia of the Seas, Vision of the Seas, Explorer of the Seas, triple. We got a triple royal day. We're gonna have Disney Adventure coming back into port, and then Disney Wish, Carnival Glory, and Sky Princess. So we got a packed day tomorrow. I hope to see you all there. And have a good night, everyone.